Alright, so issue 4. Since not everybody's here, we're gonna basically jump ahead a day or so. So what was it? Last time it was on a Friday, so we'll start with the Saturday morning. Polymer, Respec and Mr. Body haven't shown up at your base this morning. I'm not sure where they're at or what's going on or anything with them. So Lucy, on a typical Saturday, I guess what would you normally be getting up to?
What am I doing on a normal Saturday? Studying.
Okay. And with what had just happened the night before and everything with Nancy and the fact that they had been apparently watching her house, was she still staying at your place?
Yeah.
Okay. And Polymer, so what are you doing this morning with unable to contact your friends or anything like that?
Worried about them a little, but we've had times, I assume, where we've been out of contact, so not super worried. So for right now, mostly a combination of getting to know the cat and not cleaning up necessarily, but rearranging the stuff at my base because people are looking for where it should be.
You kind of cut out there. People what?
Oh, sorry. People and bugs have been in here and they've moved stuff around, so nothing's where I feel like it should be. So more rearranging back to how I like to have things. That and getting to know Carmine.
Okay, so yeah, Carmine's just kind of like walking around, following, watching you. And it looks like he's meowing, but you still understand in English basically as it does meow, and so it looks like a bad dub from like an old movie or something like that, because what you hear does not match up with the cat's mouth at all. Like, why are you even bothering with that? They're just gonna mess it all up again.
I don't care if they're going to or not. It needs to be. This needs to be over here.
But wouldn't look better over there.
Yeah. I don't care how you think it would look. This is where things are supposed to go.
Fine, fine. I know you humans are picky.
Oh, and what? Cats aren't? Well, actually, I guess I've never really met any cats. So, how do you guys do?
Well, we prefer things our way, of course, and we can get uppity. I won't deny that when you people don't give us our way, but the world is ours, after all, so... There is a reason we were once worshipped as gods.
Oh, well, that was probably fun. Sorry, out of character, I was coughing. Took a minute.
Unfortunately, I wasn't alive during that time, but I do have the racial memories of it. And he just kind of goes into like this daydream kind of face as he just wanders off in his mind.
I stare at him for a second, but then since he's not talking to me actively, just kind of, well, okay then, and then back to what I'm doing.
Okay. Lucy, you're studying, and Nancy's just kind of on the floor on her phone, and all of a sudden, you just hear like a, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Why didn't you tell me?"
What? What happened?
That's you, right? And she holds up her phone, and it's on pause of a news clip of what happened fighting the baby and everything, and that just happened the night before. And she's like pointing at you. Also, I'm assuming you had the domino mask still that they gave you, so you were covered up from the general public.
Okay, I thought my face was shimmering. Oh my god, yeah, that's me.
Why didn't you tell me you met the Nova Guard?
Who's the Nova Guard?
Those three! You haven't seen it? It's the Nova Guard Supercharged. They just had a movie optioned.
What? What?
And she like clicks over to another tab, and it's a news story on Variety that Warner Sisters Pictures just optioned the Nova Guard Supercharged movie through Zeta Corps. And it's got some details, like on pictures of the 3 heroes, and it's Polymer, Respec, and Mr. Body.
Oh, whoa, I had no idea they were, like, a big deal.
Oh, you have to introduce me. Oh my god, you have to introduce me.
I don't think I have any of their numbers.
What? How could you not get their numbers?
Well, we were a little busy.
Oh, it was cool enough. Like it was so cool. Just you being one of these, being a hero. But oh, you're gonna be a big deal with them, aren't you? You're gonna be part of their team. They already invited you in, didn't they?
No.
What? Are they stupid? Oh, how could they not?
No, right?
So, Polymer, you, at this time while you're cleaning up, you notice your phone. It's kind of like the lights flashing. You don't pay a lot of attention to your phone normally, being not a typical teenager.
Well, I guess once I finally do notice, I'll go check it out. But yeah, probably took me a minute.
Yeah, so you've got an alert on it from earlier that morning, and it's got a message basically from Jazz with a notice saying he set you up a like a PayPal account with and they've deposited your share of the movie option deal. So it has a $10,000 deposit.
I'm not 100% sure what any of that means, but it sounds good. I'll probably squirrel that away and ask one of the others about it later.
Right. So yeah, Nancy's just still spazzing out over this whole situation, like getting kind of loud too about it.
Oh, Nancy, calm down. My dad still might be here.
If you joined them, and y'all did like all the great hero stuff like you've already been doing, but like on a bigger scale, maybe he would understand that y'all don't need to register, that heroes can do things without the government involvement. You need to join that team and introduce me.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I think I mentioned it, but backstory if I didn't, the first 3 issues ended up ending with Polymer, Mr. Body, and Respec signing up with to basically be corporate sponsored heroes, where they're free to do what they want basically, but the company has the rights to market their likeness as much as they want to try to make money off of it and build brands. And so this is kind of the first thing that's come of it, is the movie deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so she tries to calm herself down a little bit, but she's just kind of squeaking as she reads more of the articles about it, and like watching the footage of you and the giant baby and everything, and it's still noticeable, but it's not so loud that somebody walking by might notice it.
What else does it say on there?
It says that they're planning, they're hoping for at least a trilogy of movies. The first one, of course, looks like it's going to be kind of an origin story, and she just goes on about the nature of the Variety article.
Okay. I'm just like taking it all in.
Yeah, so it sounds like a start of a potentially big deal in that regard. And she just seems like oblivious to the potential ramifications and stuff like that of you kind of being in the media at all. Just more excited that you met these people.
Yeah. And so then I get super gloomy, and I'm like, but Nancy, I could never like be a part of their group. Like, my dad.
he doesn't define you. You could still, like, nobody would know it was you.
But what if they figure it out?
They won't. The only reason I did is because we're soulmates. We're hetero soulmates.
Okay.
You have to get in there. You have to. This could be the most important thing that ever happened to me. I mean, you.
Alright, Mandy, calm down. I'll think about it.
Oh, awesome. And like this whole thing, she just seems to have completely forgotten anything that's been going on the last few days. Just so excited over this. Polymer, back at the base, you're still getting things sorted, and it was Carmine, right? The cat.
Yeah, Carmine Aloysius Tomlinson.
Okay. So, Carmine kind of snaps to out of the daydream, and oh, to have been alive back then. And then he kind of pauses, and do you feel that?
Feel what?
There's something trying to worm its way in here psychically. You don't feel that?
No. Wait, do you? Wait. I guess we should go check that out. No, I don't feel anything.
It's strange. It's not something I've sensed before. Although I do kind of smell it on you.
I don't even know how to respond to out of character. I don't even know how to respond to that. You smell it on me?
Yes, the residue of this sort of psychic energy. It didn't come from you, but it's been there before.
Okay, so first off, I'm like sitting here trying. Like when someone's checking for body odor, they'll just sit there and smell themselves. I'm like, it's a combination of me doing that and listening.
I don't think you're going to be able to smell it that way. It's not that kind of smell.
Well, I guess lead the way. Let's go check it out.
I'll see if I can track back to its source. Then he starts to like kind of focus on the energy source he's detecting. I have a general direction, but I don't know that I'll be able to find its precise source. It is faint. Whatever is doing it, I think they may be hurt.
Well, if they're hurt, we have to find them. Can we, I guess, just start looking around and see if we head in the right direction?
Yes, yes. So go ahead and roll and assess the situation. It's not really you assessing it. This is just a matter of to see if you found something in your base that would be useful for y'all going out on your own. Okay.
I guess I did not.
So yeah, as you had been searching the base and stuff previously, you remember you did find what looks like some sort of personal scooter, and since Respect's not here with the jet, then you don't have a normal mode of transportation. So, but you go and you find this personal mobility device, and it doesn't seem to actually turn on. It looks like it's still in decent condition, like body-wise, the way it looks, but the engine is either missing or just broken. And so you realize you're probably going to have to go on foot.
Well, that would be fun. Alright, so I guess we get walking. Is he able to get enough of a direction to say we should definitely head that way, or are we having to do like a hot cold situation?
Yeah, it's enough to know like a general sense, like westerly, but not necessarily the exact straight line, just in that direction.
Then
So,
yeah, I guess we start heading west.
Yeah, and it's leading you through the or towards the city, since you're on like the outskirts.
All right, well, yeah, lead the way.
I think you should carry me, and I'll just tell you which way to go.
Really? Carry you?
Well, I can just rest on your.
You want to find me?
I can just rest on your shoulder if you'd like. You don't have to actively carry me.
Fine. Hop up.
And so it jumps up on a chair, then onto the table, then up onto your back, and kind of claws up a little bit until resting on your shoulder. Alright, go in that way. And he raises its little leg and points.
Hey, and easy on the hoodie, by the way.
Now you should have a pouch sewn onto this. Then you can carry me in style.
I'll ask Jazz about that, I guess. For now, I just flip the hood down and see if that works.
Okay, so yeah, if the hood down, it kind of jumps into the back of it, with resting its head like around your shoulder, next to your neck, watching. All right, let's get moving then, I suppose.
Okay, I just roll my eyes and take off, I guess.
All right. So Lucy, do you work today?
Yes, because I skipped out on work to fight the giant baby.
Oh well, I assumed if that you went back after because it was right before your shift started, and the whole incident itself didn't take very long.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Nancy's just kind of like lost still down the rabbit trail of the internet, following all these links from one article to another, and it's coming up on time for you to probably start leaving for work.
Hey Nancy, I have to go to work. You want to come sit at the shop with me?
Yes. Maybe an even gianter baby will attack, and I can meet your friends.
Okay. Don't hope for that.
Well, I mean, I'm not hoping for it, but like, if it did and they showed up, I'd be okay with it. But I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so yeah, so you get ready and just drive in. The section of the city, or the block, a couple blocks over where the fight took place, is still kind of sectioned off as some repairs are being made, and they're still trying to clean up all of the sand and everything that they don't know where the hell it came from. But it doesn't get in your way to get to work or affect the store being open or anything.
Okay.
So as you're getting started, maybe 30 minutes in or so, some students from your school come in and they order their drinks and they sit down, and you just kind of happen to overhear them talking about the fire. And yeah, but you know, school's gonna be open again Monday. Like, they're just gonna cram everybody into the part that's okay. No, really? Yeah, you know, and it. Did you hear though? Apparently, it was set on purpose. No, and they just kind of keep going. And from what you gather, they don't know for sure who caused it or anything, but knowing with everything that's been going on, and it did, whether coincidence or not, burn down the part of the school that had. Not only did it have Langstrom's office in it, but the fire started in his office.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, that's suspicious.
And Nancy's just kind of sitting in the corner. Looks like she might be like almost shadowboxing to whatever video she's watching.
Hey Nancy, have you heard anything about the fire?
There's a fire? Where?
Not here, the one at school.
Oh, no, I haven't looked into that. I've been still reading about the incident yesterday with the baby. There's a lot of opinion pieces on it, and like everybody's really thankful that like the hero showed up and saved everybody or saved everything.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I got to help them.
Yeah, maybe that'll show that bitch Sullivan that she's wrong.
And I just like rolled my eyes.
But okay, yeah, I'll look into the fire. I'll see if there's anything about that.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. And so she like gets lost again in her phone. So Polymer, you are making your way. You finally get into the city proper from your little isolated base, and are you still just walking? Are you gonna try to like hitchhike or anything, or what's your game plan?
Nah, right now still walking. I'm more or less used to from my time before being with the team. I'm more or less used to walking for long periods of time, so keeping an eye out, but still just walking.
Right. Yeah, the cat just keeps kind of correcting a little bit as you go, and we'll take this corner. Oh, go, keep going straight. Yes, it is. Wait, stop here. And it's like an alleyway.
Is this it, or did you smell something else?
1 second. And he kind of jumps out of your hoodie onto the ledge of a dumpster, and then jumps into the dumpster, and he's in there for a couple minutes, and he comes back with like half of a fish in its mouth and jumps back into your hoodie with it. Alright, now keep going that way. Keep going. Go that way.
Really?
I'm
Really?
hungry. You don't have any cat food in your base.
I will buy you some.
But
When we're done with this, apparently I have money, I will buy you some.
Good, and I don't eat any of that dry stuff.
I have no idea out of character, I have no idea what he means by dry stuff, so I just kind of roll my eyes and keep going.
And he gets you back on track while you hear him like eating in the back of your hood, and the smell of it is kind of catching that too as you go.
I'm gonna have to watch this now.
Right, so a couple more hours pass at the coffee shop, and Nancy's still just zoned out on the thing, and next time you come by she kind of like stops you, and yeah, I mean there's not a lot here. It's just they said that it was arson, that somebody started it on purpose, and they don't really know why or who. I don't know, was there anything in particular you were looking for?
Do you know like what was destroyed?
It was a lot of offices and rooms and lockers. I hope nobody lost anything too important in their lockers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're looking for, or there's still something else you needed to? I hope I could find for you.
No, I guess if they didn't find anything suspicious in the fire, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. You know, you could. Maybe your friends could help. And she like winks very obviously. And
yeah, we'll see if they pop up around here.
And I could tell them what I found for you, and and I can help.
All right, Nancy, I get it.
So you get back to the counter, start making another drink for whoever came up next, and somebody comes like walking up, and this drink was wrong, and he's very huffy as he stands there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you order?
My name has 2 eyes in it. There's only one on this. I do not drink from improperly labeled beverages. If you don't appreciate your customers enough to spell their names right, I need another one. And the drink is actually already half drinking too.
And I just kind of like grit my teeth, and I'm like, right away, I go make the drink.
Chop chop. And he actually says that.
I'm just like grit my teeth, deal with it. It's customer service.
Alright, so yeah, you make the drink and you set it down for him, and well, at least you got it right this time. And kind of huffs out and leaves the store. And the manager walks up and just like saw the whole thing, just kind of rolls their eyes and, oh yeah, good old Thomas. I don't know where the eye's going there, but whatever.
I'm just like, yeah, I mean, happens all the time, so.
Yeah, one time I put one eye on either end of his name and he still accepted it. That kid needs help.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so Polymer, you are walking still. You've made it, a fair way through, alternating between walking and even running a bit. Then as you turn down another alley following the directions and just, oh, stop here.
If this is another fish,
No. Down there. And he kind of motions to a manhole cover.
are you sure? Are you sure this time? Well, actually, no. I guess I do remember about the stuff that we were. Did we ever set up that surveillance equipment in the sewers, or were we still too distracted?
Yeah, y'all were distracted at the point when we ended it. Maybe Respec went and did it, but if he did, or if she did, you wouldn't know how to access the feeds or anything anyway.
Alright, then into the gross we go.
And yes, I'm sure that I was sure before. I was just hungry. Whatever it is, it's down there somewhere.
Alright, I roll my eyes at him again and just sort of glare because of the hungry part. But I mean, I guess we pop it open and head down.
All right. Yeah, so you head down into the sewers. Lucy, you are in the back getting some supplies for more drinks, and all of a sudden, just you feel like just a massive flare up around your eyes, like stronger than you've ever sensed, and just all you see is like it's almost like a wide angle shot, that the type of which you've never actually seen before in your visions, and just from somewhere underground there seems to be a massive explosion as the blocks of the city just kind of buckle upwards and then crash down into the sewers underneath. Then you come to back in the supply room.
I just like hit the floor because it's gonna happen in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, so like a few seconds pass and nothing happens, and a few more pass and nothing happens, and you start thinking that maybe somehow this is at some point further in the future than you've ever seen before.
I get up and I run out into the street.
Yes, everything's normal. Nobody seems to be any wiser of anything. There definitely hasn't been any explosions or anything like that. As you ran out, Nancy kind of happened to see you and got up and ran after. What's wrong? Did you see something? Somebody here? Are they back?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
What do you mean?
I need to find what was their name? That like the group of heroes.
The Nova Guard Supercharge?
Okay. I just need to find the Nova Guard.
Yes you do. I'll help.
And you need to go home.
That won't. They're not at my house. That won't help.
Nancy, it's dangerous. I have to go, and I just like run away.
Oh, you just kind of hear like a long drawn out that as you run away.
And I just like roll my eyes.
Okay. And where do you head?
I know where their base is, right?
Congregation Point, at least, if not their base, yeah.
Okay, so I try going there first, since that's the only place I would like know to find them.
Oh, wait, you mean the Nova Guard?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you know how to get to Polymer's base, not the other base, but they haven't even seen their other base yet, so it's all good.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then I try to go to Palmer's base.
Okay, so as you get there, Polymer, what sort of, I guess we've never really covered this, security or access or anything else like do you have, or is it just basically open?
I'd never really thought about it. Any kind of security functions probably would have been shut down if they weren't destroyed in the fire, then probably just without power. So I guess we've just been using a door.
Okay. So yeah, when you get there and the door you entered with the others, it's shut. It looks like it has like just a padlock on it, and it is locked.
And I just like bang on the door, see if anyone's there.
Yeah, you bang for a few minutes and there's no response.
So then I like give up on finding them since I don't like have anywhere else to find them. And I go back to like the sewer areas.
Okay. As you do, are you in your Syphon costume, or just the domino mask, or nothing, or like no costume at all, or?
In the full Syphon suit.
Okay. So as you're going through the sewer, Polymer, the cat is kind of more alert now and telling you more precisely like where to turn and where to go than before, and it's still, even this closer, it's very faint, but yes, it's this way. It's definitely not human or cat.
I like how he specifies or cat. Well, do you know what it might be?
No, it's very foreign. I've not sensed anything like this.
Based on, I guess, I probably remember the directions a little bit from when we were trying to set stuff up. So based on that, I think I'm starting to get a feeling it's probably the bugs. But I mean, I don't know what else lives in sewers, so not 100%.
Well, and you're going in from a completely different direction and everything from where y'all would have set up everything. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously sewers and what y'all had before and everything, you can still make that connection.
I guess actually, well, no, I'll tell them about it when it happens. I guess instead of pausing to talk about the bugs. So for now, I guess just keep going and sort of hoping it's not that, hoping it's something different, but it's probably the bugs.
Okay. Syphon, you're in the sewer now. You're kind of trying to retrace from memory the way you went before. You take a turn, and it actually ends up dead ending, and so you realize you don't have the memories quite down of the directions. But that's when you do notice come like crawling out of like a hole in the wall, or a couple of the bug larva things. They come up along the wall, and they kind of scurry down the wall and they're heading towards you. But you're not getting the danger flash that you normally get.
Or just like activate my power anyways.
Okay. Yeah, they come up to you, and they stop like right before, like a few inches from your feet, and both of them, like what you're assuming is their head, is facing you, and they both kind of twitch to the left and then turn around and start scurrying down the sewage way.
I just kind of mutter to myself like, oh, so gross, but I like go that way.
Okay, so yeah, you start following them. Polymer, as you're walking, following the signal from the cat, you start noticing along the ceiling and the floor, some of the larval bugs start appearing, but they don't seem to be coming at you or anything.
Let me see. This will probably end up with a roll, but I guess should I check it out and make sure they're not like about to hatch, or that it's safe for me to be around them / figure out a way through them without disturbing anything?
Yeah, I think that would be would be a roll. Let me see whether it be pierce or assess. Yeah, it'd probably be like an intuitive piercing of the mask.
Well, shit, never mind.
Okay, yeah, you can't pick up anything from them in terms of their intentions or anything else, but again, they don't seem to be actively coming at you or anything like the last few times you've seen them. And that's when Carmine is like, the signal is similar to what they have, but they're minds, but different.
Oh, actually, wait a second. I was checking the skills Carmine helps with. I do have Pierce. It's Provoke, Pierce, and Comfort. So does that, I guess, bump it up to a hit?
7 is a hit.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But yeah, so he says like the presence that he's been sensing is similar in nature to the larval bugs, but stronger, different still though.
Okay, so that means I just kind of have like a little mini flashback to the ones that we fought with Langstrom in the school. Great, so that means they're down here too.
Alright, so you keep going. Lucy, you're following the bugs. They scurry ahead a little bit, and they like stop and let you catch up, and they scurry ahead, and they seem to be guiding you somewhere. And as you turn a corner, you notice at the far end, it's too dark to really see, but you do see another figure down there. Polymer, as you turn a corner, the same thing. At the far end of the tunnel, you see somebody or something at the end of the corridor as well.
I guess not exactly like a fighting pose, but kind of more on my guard. Like, hey, what is that? Oh, wait a sec. No, I can send Carmine to check, can't I? Ha ha!
Yeah, so is that what you do?
I mean, if he agrees to it, he and I don't seem to be getting along very well. But yes.
I suppose I can do that. You did comply with carrying me this way. Very well. And he kind of hops down and goes slowly sauntering. Lucy, you see the other figure take kind of a guarded stance, and then you see something jump from off of it, and that something is kind of moving through the darkness, heading towards you.
So like I'm on edge, and my power is on because I'm not sure what's coming.
Okay. So as you stand there, kind of waiting, watching the thing it sent, as it gets closer, you realize it's a cat. And then you as it gets even closer, you realize it's the same cat that showed up at the end of the fight with the man brat. It kind of saunters up and looks up at you and meows, then turns around and goes running back to Polymer. And Polymer jumps up back onto you, clawing its way up your side to get back into the hoodie. And it's the one from yesterday that was with you.
Okay, first off, Al, maybe from now on just let me pick you up. The one that was... Oh, okay. So, off my guard, and I guess I'll walk over a little bit more casually now.
Okay, yeah, you don't know who it is, you just know it was one of the three. And yeah, so what? After you saw the cat run back, and you see the figure start walking closer, and as they get closer, y'all recognize or you don't recognize Syphon, but Syphon, you recognize Polymer. Polymer, you see a figure in like all black with like half of a bandana type black covering over the face, hair back in a ponytail. But it's not actually somebody you've seen before in this style, at least.
Hi. I guess I sort of turned to Carmine. You're sure this is someone I know?
Well, I mean, you humans do have similar minds, no matter who, but I'm pretty sure.
And I'm like, Polymer, it's me.
Is there enough light in here for lip reading?
Her mouth is covered anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah, all this time, I don't know if you knew that Polymer is deaf.
I mean, I think I knew it from
That's right.
when they were at school with us.
Yeah, because Respec was fake signing.
Yeah. So then I realized what's going on, and I just decide to pull my mask down. Shut that.
Okay, yeah, so I guess now with the mask down, is there enough light, or am I just having to wing it?
Oh yeah, no, you recognize her.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm like, what are you doing down here?
I'm following the cat.
What?
I just hold Carmine out. This one.
And then I remember why I'm down there, and I get panicked, and I'm like, I think the sewers are gonna blow up.
So that doesn't sound good. Maybe we should, I guess, go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's follow the cat.
Okay. So yeah, and at this point too, Polymer, you kind of notice a couple of the larval bugs as more and more appearing on the walls as y'all walk, but a couple of them seem to be also guiding y'all, which just seems strange to you as well.
Wait, guarding us oh wait, no, the larvals, they've already hatched, never mind. I was like, how?
Yeah, the ones.
So is it
two of them have been crawling along and guiding Syphon, and as y'all met up, you noticed them still kind of walking ahead and then stopping as y'all catch up, and then scurrying ahead and stopping till y'all catch up, guiding y'all in that way.
I mean, certainly looks like they're leading us out, but I'm gonna, I guess, ask Carmine. What do you make of these two?
No, it's the same. They're not fully sentient. I can't get their intentions if they even have them. They're very low species, primitive, not sophisticated like I am.
Sophisticated, I literally saw you eat out of a dumpster.
Well, if you would feed me, I wouldn't have to.
Okay, fair enough.
And Syphon, as you see the cat meowing, and Polymer like responding to the cat like in English talking, and all you hear is meows, but then Polymer saying what Polymer says to the cat.
And I'm like, Polymer, what's he saying?
Wait, you don't understand him?
No.
I just sort of blink over at him like, wait, what?
No, you didn't know. Oh. I'm speaking in your mind. I'm meowing to the world, but I've only deigned you worthy to hear my voice.
Lovely. Alright, well, I guess let's keep going. And then I turn back to Lucy. Apparently I'm the only one that can understand him. So that's fun.
So yeah, y'all keep going, and eventually y'all get to kind of that clearing area that you saw before, Syphon, where they were all gathered around. But there doesn't seem to be anybody there. It's just crawling with the larval bugs, but they kind of scatter as y'all walk, avoiding y'all.
I don't know, I guess sort of more cautiously continue forward. Cautious more just because there are a lot more of them now, so, yeah, like what are they leading us into?
Right. Okay. And I'm assuming, Syphon, you have your field still activated, your death field.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all keep going, and eventually, after a few more twists and turns and a bit of walking, y'all come to what looks like a dead end. But as y'all get closer, you realize that it's actually just a giant, writhing mass of the larval bugs kind of blocking the entire tunnel, and you can't progress any further. And the two that were guiding you were both kind of like keep pointing at it with like as much urgency as two little larval bug things can give. And Carmine is like, it's in there. And at this point, Polymer, you feel kind of like fingers of a presence kind of caressing your mind, and it is similar to what you were feeling at the park that was in your head.
That's gross, first off. I guess for now I'll sort of poke at the wall, see if there's any way through without, I guess, hurting the larval bugs too badly.
Oh, well, the wall is the bugs. I don't know if that came across clearly. Like, it's not actually a wall, it's just nothing but a giant mass of them.
No, yeah, I meant like a way to like, I guess, sort of move them out of the way without like hurting anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you reach out and you touch one, they all kind of stop moving, and they all just kind of scurry down from the outside edge down, and as the middle part recedes, lying there, like just in the middle of the path, you recognize her, Lucy, as the hive mother that helped y'all free Langstrom from possession. But she's missing part of her arm, and her face, that like an eye, is kind of torn out, and she's just very battered and beaten as she's lying there barely conscious, the bugs kind of scurrying and crawling around her, and still staying away from the three of y'all.
I kind of like run over to her, see if she's like awake.
Her eye like kind of opens and takes a minute, and she does seem to be conscious, but very, very dazed. And Polymer, you as she focuses on you, her eye, you feel kind of like the thing in your head, the sense of the energy kind of getting a little bit stronger, and she just, Gimsa?
Wait, if I respond, is it out loud or would it be head thoughts?
Well, she said that out loud.
Oh, okay. Um, well, like I guess I was for a little bit, but it's Polymer now. Who are you?
No, of course. Gimsa's gone. Yes, the Langstrom was in you. And, he got away.
Wait, who got away? Langstrom got away?
Yes, he had loyalists still. They got the upper hand. And you realize it's not Langstrom himself, but the one they took out of him. They had never given a name to it. They were just still calling it the Langstrom.
Oh, okay, that's what I was starting to wonder. Well, is there anything that we can do? Do you know what direction he went? Will you be okay?
I'm likely as good as dead. But I needed to warn you. He is still a danger. I'm keeping his control as limited as I can from the others. And as y'all stand there, you kind of you get a sense of familiarity of her as well, but you're not sure why, Polymer, because you don't actually have Gimsa's memories anymore.
I guess I'm turning to Lucy. Like, wait, do you know her?
Yeah, she helped us. She helped us when you were unconscious.
And you do remember that her people said that they were going to send a hive mother to try to fix the mess of the one caused by the one possessing Langstrom. You just never actually saw her or anything, Polymer.
Okay. Oh, you must be. Are you the hive mother that they mentioned then? What happened? Well, she already said what happened.
Yes. Yes, we were not prepared. This has never happened before. We've never had active rebellion from within our own ranks.
Well, don't worry. We'll find the Langstrom. Where did you say he went from here?
I don't know. But those he has control of still will not follow the directive. They will take who they wish. They will not give a choice.
Well, that's not good. All right. Well, don't worry. We'll find him. We'll put a stop to all of this.
Thank you. And her eye kind of closes as she kind of collapses back to the ground, and the bugs start kind of crawling all over again, concealing her.
All right. So, well, I just turned to Lucy. All right. So what should we do?
I don't know.
Well, you said it was gonna blow. The place was gonna blow up, right? Maybe. I guess for now, let's get out of here and then see if we can find the Langstrom.
You know what? It was suspicious that his office got burned down when the school caught on fire. Maybe we should go see if there was something there.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Let's go back to school. I'm just super unenthusiastic about school in general.
Well, you know, an education is of the utmost importance.
No, no one ever told me that.
Well, now they have. You're welcome.
Thanks. Thank you so much. This is going to be so amazing.
Okay, so y'all head back to the school.
Well, once we get out, but yeah.
Right. Y'all take Lucy's car? Do y'all just kind of like hoof it on foot, or what do y'all do?
Take my car.
Yeah, I mean, I vote car. She doesn't, mind the stank.
Okay. So, yeah, the kind of uncostume, get back into civvies and get in the car and head to the school. As y'all get there, like the parking lot, part of it is still open, but then part of the school itself is still kind of cordoned off with like police tape and the like, and some barricades around it that has been labeled dangerous because of just the burning wreckage. Floors could collapse, things like that. And there are a couple of posted security officers kind of walking around the outskirts of the cordoned off area. And y'all see this from the street before y'all pull into the parking lot, so whether or not y'all decide to actually pull into the parking lot is up to y'all.
I mean, I'm probably not the one driving, but sure, I guess.
Or like when I see the security guards, I like just like pull around the corner and park there so they don't see us.
See, this is why I'm not the one driving.
Well, for most of the trip, neither was she. But okay, so yeah, y'all park across the street, around the corner. Yeah, so the guards don't seem to be on that side of the building, but that side of the building is still undamaged from the fire.
So we go in.
I guess, real quick, should we hero back up first? More out of identity protection than anything else?
No, that's for y'all to decide.
I mean, honestly, I probably only wore the ones that had the ones that I closed, so I more or less was heroed up anyway. I just took the full face mask down.
Yeah, like I guess I'm still wearing my.
So you are in costume.
Yeah, but now that's complicated because I like can't have my mask up and talk to Polymer.
Well, you do still have the domino mask as well.
So I end up.
Can Carmine, like, relay anything? Does he understand regular humans? Can he, like, relay stuff telekinetically that she would be saying? I know it would put us on a little bit of a delay, but, like, that way she'd be able to have her mask up.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to understand everybody. He's just only letting you understand him.
So, yeah, I guess we can... I'll just point that out, I guess, so if you want to wear the face mask.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I can play telephone for you two. You better.
And you'll be good about it, right?
Do what?
You'll actually tell me what she's saying?
Yes, just... I want the premium food.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so Carmine's on board. So y'all head in. Do y'all just head in like from one of the side entrances, or do y'all try to sneak in somewhere through something else, or up on the roof, or how exactly do y'all go about going in?
I guess more or less around the guards, for sure, but probably just the closest door to the burned out section.
Okay, and we haven't really covered it, but side note, we'll say it's about 3 p.m. at this point, roughly. So y'all kind of make your way across, kind of like skirt the edge of the building, staying low and trying to stay behind things, and make your way inside. Doesn't seem to be anybody around that you can see. The halls seem to be empty. And y'all head in the direction of where the burnt down section is. The smell starts getting stronger of just the remains of the fire and everything, and kind of peek around a corner, and there are a couple of security guards posted up at either side of like the hallway that would take you across and into the burned out section.
They obviously they don't know that we're here, but what's the positioning like in terms of like how easy would it be to get around them without being noticed?
They're on either side of the hallway. You'll need to go down.
Okay, so if we just walk down the middle, they definitely see us.
Oh yeah.
Can I throw a rock?
Yeah.
Not at them, but like, you know how you always see in movies, like toss one down the hallway to make a noise.
Right. Yeah, so on your way in, you would stop to pick up a couple rocks, just in case. And as y'all get to the corner, go ahead and roll to provoke.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how to add Carmine's multiplier in there, but either way, it'd be a hit.
Yeah, I think it's 7 to 9 is a hit, and then 10 through 12 is like a full hit. So either way, yeah. Alright, so you throw the rock down the hallway, and it goes up over their line of sight, and then kind of clangs into some lockers, and they both kind of like jump to attention a little bit more than they were, and kind of look down that hallway, and kind of talk to themselves real quiet, and one of them nods and starts walking down that direction, while the one that remained behind is paying attention to him now. His back is to y'all.
Alright, good. So, yeah, I guess let's go as long as they're not looking.
Okay. Go ahead and both of y'all roll directly engage a threat. That'd be the best thing I see to do.
Do I still have all my conditions and stuff from last time? Does that stay?
Let me see which ones y'all have. Give me a second. Yeah, that one hasn't cleared yet. And Polymer, you don't have any, so yeah, no, they haven't cleared up yet.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all start making your way there. You try to sneak past, as y'all go and trying to be sneaky, watching the guard so he doesn't turn. You accidentally bump into one of the lockers, Lucy, and then Polymer kind of freezes when that happens, and the cat meows. I think you've been caught. And the guard like turns like, what? Y'all are in costume, y'all said, right? Masked up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. He jumps back and his hand goes to his gun and he starts fumbling with it. What are y'all doing? Who are y'all? Stop.
Let me see. This actually, I just remembered. I've still got my portal for the Doom track, so this would be narrative-wise an okay time, I guess, for that to accidentally go off for the first time, if you don't mind it happening.
Well, the portal is for you to teleport into a scene with somebody, basically, not to teleport people away.
Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, so not into the room. Never mind then.
And as y'all are closer, it is a security officer, not a police officer. He's still fumbling, trying to draw his gun.
Run. Just run.
Yeah, I guess turn and run. We're nobody, and then just take off.
Okay, so y'all go running down the hallway, and stop! And then a gunshot. So then another one. So both of y'all go ahead and try to roll, take a powerful blow. Okay, so Polymer misses you. Lucy, it kind of a bullet cuts across your arm. So you go ahead and pick one from the list for that, for your response.
I forget, is there any potential marking on powerful blows?
Yeah, if you still roll where it says miss, so if you roll 1 through 6, you still mark potential.
Okay, well that's enough for an advancement on me, but I guess pick one sort of at the end of the session.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I chose one.
Do what?
No, I was just saying I chose the condition.
Okay, so you mark 2.
I have to mark 2 of them?
Yeah, struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, y'all keep running, and you just kind of wince in pain as it scrapes your arm. Y'all keep going, and soon y'all are in the fiery ruin, or it's not on fire, but the ruined, burnt down area. And now you know that the guards are also onto y'all.
Well, I guess once we stop, I'm gonna, make sure Lucy's okay. So, how you do?
I just kind of like wince and like hold my arm. And I'm like, it's okay.
Are you sure? I mean, I guess I've never been shot, but it doesn't look like it would be exactly painless.
I mean, it hurts. But we have to get out of here. Or like get out of the situation.
Well, yeah, if you think you're good to keep going, you know the school better than I do. Can we get to Langstrom's office from here?
GM? I don't know.
Yeah, you can still, even when they're burnt out everything, you can still kind of make your way there.
Okay, so then I like kind of say yeah and start guiding the way, still holding my arm.
Okay, as y'all duck into the office, and the door was partially open, what's left of it, y'all kind of close it behind y'all and then duck down as y'all hear footsteps as people run past outside and kind of shouting to each other. And you hear some radio chatter. They're like searching for y'all at the moment. Right now they're looking at the hallways, but we'll probably start searching rooms pretty soon. And so if y'all want to investigate the office, I guess you start looking around, looking through things. Go ahead and roll. Y'all can both roll assess. Nice.
Still not sure how to actually make that modifier part of the roll, but either way.
Well, you should be able to add a +1 whenever you hit to roll. A box should pop up.
Yeah, I typed it in, but it doesn't. When I hover over the tent, it doesn't look like it added. So I don't know if maybe I just typed it in wrong or what. I mean, either way. Well, I'll try it again the next time I roll one of these, but still.
Okay, so just put 1 instead of +1, I think. Oh no, that made it a -1, so I don't know what the heck is going on with this, yeah. Okay, so worst case scenario, just add a 1 to your rolls there, that whenever they're of the 3.
Yeah, I'll just keep it. I'll just try to remember it for SS, Pierce, and Provoke. Or not Pierce, Comfort. SS, Comfort, and Provoke.
Okay, so yeah, y'all each get to ask 2. But none of those really fit either, so instead I'll just go into some details of the type of things y'all are looking for. If you want to make up some other questions or things you're looking for in specific.
Oh, actually, never mind it. doesn't work for us anyway. I had it as provoke, pierce, and comfort. But I guess as far as what we're looking for, any evidence as to who would have started the fire or where Langstrom might have gone?
Okay. Y'all do notice, as y'all look around under the desk, there's like kind of a white spot on the floor that didn't seem to be as burnt up as everything else, and it's the striation marks coming out from it look like that's probably where the fire started, but because of the way it looks like it was more some sort of explosive device and not just like a match in a trash can or anything like that. That's y'all's assumption, neither of y'all being, CSI, ballistic experts, or anything like that.
Are you sure we're not?
Yes. It's too burnt out to really tell how long it's been since anybody had been in there, but there's nothing outlining like there are any bodies inside of the room or anything like that. Like nobody appeared to be caught in the fire in there, at least. There didn't seem to be any remnants of. You also don't know what may have been collected or not, but from what's in there doesn't seem to be like any remains of any coats or anything on the coat rack or things like that. So as far as you can tell, it looks like odds are nobody was in there, or he hadn't been there when it started.
Alright, well, Lucy, you knew him better than I did, so I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know, it looks like he hasn't been here.
Hey, actually, have we met Remort yet? Do we know, like, where his base is? Since we do know that he and Langstrom used to work together.
I think we had said last time that y'all didn't and hadn't.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say we could try there, but now that would only work with a respec here then.
And down the hall, y'all can hear noises coming from what sounds like doors being kicked open or pushed open very forcefully, assuming they're searching rooms now.
Oh yeah, I guess if that's all the information we're going to get from here, then we should probably go. What would be... I'll probably need to roll for this, but what would be the best way out from here without getting caught again?
Well, for that in particular,
or can I just say, like, we left whatever the best way is?
Well, I want to point out that as far as I'm interpreting your portal power, it's not just teleport to where player characters are.
Wait, what?
Your portal power, mark your doom track to appear in a scene with anyone you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my mind, that includes NPCs.
Oh, okay. How great would it be to just accidentally pop up in Nancy's room then?
You can. I was thinking Langstrom myself, but...
Oh, well, I was thinking it had to be limited to any... Well, no. I wouldn't know where Nancy is either, so yeah. I guess this would be a good time for it to accidentally go off with wanting to get out and wanting to find him, so that'll work.
And normally it would be just you, but I'll even mark an extra doom, and you take mark an extra doom for each person you want to go through the portal with you.
That works. Does Conan count, or does he?
No, he doesn't count.
Okay, then yeah, I guess that'll happen. Then accidentally open a portal on the wall behind us or something.
Okay, so yeah, mark 2 doom. So as y'all are kind of racking your brains trying to figure out how to best get out of there without being seen, you feel some strange sensation you've never felt before, kind of swirling around in your mind, and you feel an energy building. Your eyes just kind of like open wide, and they kind of flash, and on the wall is a swirling portal of... It's a strange type of energy you've never really seen before. You don't really know how it happened or where it's going, but you know you caused it.
Well then, I guess that sort of looks like a way out. Do you want to? Let's see where it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, y'all walk through it, and it kind of closes behind y'all, and you feel yourselves stretched out in like this. It's a weird sensation. It's like your consciousness is, your body is in like 20 different places in a row down like a single straight line, and you're conscious of each position as it just stretches out, going somewhere, swirling through this. It's a void, really. You can't see anything else. You just feel like you're in multiple places at once until you see a light kind of appear in the distance as y'all rush towards it. And as you come out, y'all come flying out at the other side of the portal, and like both just kind of like tumble, landing on a couch, and kind of disoriented for a few seconds. You appear to be in an apartment, very normal looking apartment, from around the corner, or like from the doorway off to the side, you hear, "So you could knock next time." And it's Bruce Langstrom.
Oh, so that's where that goes. Hi.
Hello. And he's just kind of eyeing y'all a little oddly, but he's not, doesn't appear to be on guard or anything like that, like he's going to attack or anything of that nature.
I guess, should I roll comfort and support? You know, like we're not here to hurt you. We just happen to pop up. Anything like that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. And then that's one that Carmine helps with too. So I guess he'll, I don't know, do cat stuff. Does Langstrom like cats?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a missing toy.
So, what are y'all doing in my apartment?
By this time, the portal's probably already closed, so I can't really just point at it and be like, I'm not sure, but that brought us here. I guess we'll sort of give him between the two of us, we'll sort of give him a rundown of what's been going on.
Is that something Syphon's on board with too, or you have a different thing in mind, or?
No, that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, kind of bring him up to speed, and I still had things in that office. I planned to go back to work, so guess I need a new laptop now. He's very nonchalant about the whole situation.
I mean, yeah, sorry about your laptop, I guess. Oh, do I still have the data pad? No, that's probably back at the base. Never mind.
Yeah, that's at the base.
So, as a side note, off screen, I'm just gonna start carrying that around because, dang, this thing is starting to bug me. But no, back to, I guess, back within the scene. Well, we've given him a rundown about the fire. I guess probably also told about the bugs in there. So I guess at this point we just need to ask if he would possibly know where the one that was inside him went.
No, I don't. But I'm pretty sure that he's keeping tabs on me.
In that case, I guess that would mean it's probably nearby. Can I guess, suddenly have, I mean, if he's on board with it, have Carmine sort of, walk around pretending to just be a regular cat, but looking for anything that might be nearby? I guess, like, while we're sitting and talking.
Okay. Yeah, so you can roll assess for Carmine.
Well, dang, never mind.
Yeah, so Carmine's just kind of sauntering across the apartment and going from room to room, doing his thing. So then Langstrom, either of you care for some tea?
I'll have some. Actually, I haven't had anything to eat or drink in a while, have I?
Well, assume, y'all eat and drink like normal, off scene and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Either way, yeah, I'll have some tea, I guess.
And I just kind of look at him suspiciously, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Alright, so Earl Grey or English breakfast?
I don't know what either of those things mean.
Earl Grey it is.
Okay.
So he walks back into the kitchen, and you're like clanging around and stuff like that as he fills up a teapot and whatnot, and gets that out going, comes back in a few minutes later. It'll be a few minutes. So, any other questions or anything else I can try to help you with?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Syphon, what do you got?
I don't know. I can't think of anything either.
I don't know. I guess for now, we should probably just leave him alone. He said that the bug's been keeping tabs on him, so I guess leave some contact information if he spots it or if anything happens.
Well, something's going to happen. I know that much. Like I said, I know they're keeping tabs on me. And then he walks over to like the entry closet and opens it up, and like just a couple of the dog bug bodies kind of fall out dead. I do wish they'd stop ruining my carpet, though.
I can just picture Carmine starting to nose at him now. Sorry.
Yeah, Carmine comes walking up and sniffing at him and starts kind of nibbling on one of them.
I just yell at him, don't just eat them.
Why not? They're going to waste if I don't.
Alien bugs, you don't know anything about. They could be poisonous for all you know.
Well, so is the pufferfish, but you people eat that too.
Link.
Fine. And he takes like one last nibble and just saunters off away from it. And Langstrom just kind of like eyeing you weirdly now, talking with the cat like that. Yeah. I'm gonna go check on that tea.
I'm sorry, it's a long story.
These are interesting times we live in. Who am I to judge? And so you hear him kind of, as the tea kettle starts whistling, start moving around the kitchen again. And yes, if I learn anything new, I'll let you know. If you do need to stop by again, please use the door and knock.
Alright, fair enough. We left the car behind, didn't we?
Yeah, the car's across the street from the school.
Damn, I guess we're walking.
Yep.
Okay. He comes out from the kitchen. He's got your tea, but it's in like a styrofoam to-go cup.
Oh, thank you. I guess.
And if you could, he starts motioning at his like face and with like his fingers and then pointing at y'all and the same thing. Like, I don't need superheroes seen walking out of my apartment.
I mean, I take the goggles off and the little face part of my suit. That was something I forgot to mention when we were going back over the suits. Jazz, since all I had were the goggles for identity, Jazz also added like a little bit of a face mask, kind of like the others have got. So like I pulled either way I pulled those off, but like I don't have a change of clothes, so that's the best I can do for him.
He created what? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry. When Jazz made the suit, like he added a sort of a face mask part, like what the others have.
Oh, okay.
And so that way it's not just the goggles. So
Okay.
like I goggles off, I pull the face mask down, but that's the best I can do for Langstrom right now, I guess. Not looking like a superhero since I don't have any other clothes.
Okay, but as he said that, though, he did turn around and go back into the kitchen, so he didn't see you take anything off. So, like he's respecting your identities.
Well, aw, that's them, I guess. Either way, I guess we just go then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you carry a phone on you, Lucy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know Polymer does, but she doesn't know how to really use it or anything. So, if you used it for like GPS or anything to figure out where y'all were and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. To like figure out a way back to the car.
So y'all are about 3 miles from the school.
That's really far.
And so I guess y'all start walking.
Yeah, well, I guess yeah. If she's got her GPS or her phone, then they can find us the quickest route. But yeah, looks like we're walking back to the school.
Okay. So as y'all start walking, y'all get a couple blocks away when Lucy, you see just as your veins engorge around your eyes again, and you see from the gutter along the street, like the tentacle like whip of the dog bugs that y'all faced before whipping up and like wrapping around your ankle. And then you come back to, you know, it's about to happen.
So I like activate my power.
Okay. Yeah, so as you do, and then all of a sudden it whips up as y'all walk by, and but this time as it touches, it feels itself draining and like just disengages itself before it fully hits.
So I like jump back.
Yeah, same. Try to get out of the way. Oh shit! I guess I scoop up the cat too, or is he riding on me?
Yeah, he left with you. Jump back in the hoodie.
Okay, then yeah, then jump back, sort of toss a hand back there to hold him in place.
Okay, so y'all jump back, and it kind of comes crawling up out of the sewage drain, and 3 more come up with it, and they just kind of start like creating a semicircle kind of around y'all, like heading towards y'all.
I guess I sarcastically turned to Carmine. So, are you hungry?
Always.
Well, there you go then. Eat up, and I just launch him at one of them.
Okay, roll directly engage.
Side note, I realize this is probably going to end bad for me. I'm doing this at least halfway to make a point that you don't eat these things. Oh shit, it worked!
Okay, so pick one of the options.
Since this is a cat doing this, I want to go with impress, but create an opportunity is probably the better option.
Okay, so you throw the cat, and he goes hurtling through the air, and he positions himself in such a way that as he goes past one of them, he reaches his claws out and they dig into its back and they catch him, and he kind of spins around on top, landing on the back of its head and just bites into the back of its head. And it kind of lets out a shriek as the other two, or the other 3, just kind of jump a little bit away from it, caught off guard. So Lucy, whatever you do, you have a +1 from the opportunity.
So I lunge towards it.
And you're just trying to grab one of them and drain it, or what are you exactly trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll directly engage. So if, Steven, if you want to use a team point, try to help in some way, I don't need to see if that added the +1 to it or not.
Yeah, I'll, let me see, how would I help? Well, I guess if he's lunging at the one that Carmine's on, then he could provide further distractions. Would that count toward using a team point?
Yeah, I mean, whichever way you want to do it, as long as it makes some sort of narrative sense, which that would.
Okay, then yeah, he's, like, I guess still clawing at it to sort of give her more of an opportunity to hit it in the face, or whichever part she picks.
Okay, Lucy, do you have a +2 for your danger?
I have 1.
Okay, so it did add it in there then, the +1 forward. Okay, and then you can also add a +1 with your game face if you set yourself to defeat the enemy and all that, but you'd have to mark a condition to do it. But that +1 would that +1 would last the entire scene until you get through it. You don't have to. I'm just throwing that option out there.
I probably won't because I have too many conditions marked.
Okay. So, well, actually, I was gonna, Steven, also, if you want to do something else, I was gonna have the cat use a team point anyway. So if you wanted to help yourself also.
Oh, well then yeah, I guess sort of also, because she ran ahead of me, so it's not like I can provide balance, I guess.
You do have your grapple.
Oh yeah, there we go, grapple, and try to get it off, try to knock it off balance or something so it can't, like, scurry away or hit at her.
Okay, so yeah, Carmine kind of bites into the one it's on and lets out another shriek, distracting it for a moment as you launch out your grapple gun, and it kind of wraps around the one Carmine is on and pulls it towards it. And as it pulls towards it, Lucy, you kind of reach out and just grab it, place your hand on it as it passes by, draining of its life as its body goes limp in the grapple. The other two, like, kind of see this, or the other three rather, they just back up and they actually scurry away this time instead of finishing the fight.
Well, okay then. That was definitely better than I saw that going.
And Carmine saunters up to the body of the dead one and just starts eating on it again.
With, like, the loudest, I guess I don't really know how loud I'm being with it, but the loudest sigh that I can manage, I just grapple him back off of it. And just shout, I told you no.
You threw me at it to eat it. Make up your mind.
I was trying to make a point that you don't eat these things. I kind of thought that they would hurt you.
Well, if they weren't meant to be eaten, they shouldn't be made of deliciousness.
We're going to have such a long talk about this, aren't we?
I've said what I have to say. You can talk.
At this point, I'm just trying to decide if arguing with the cat is worth it. Fine, I guess.
Yeah, so, Lucy, you see Polymer just start arguing with the cat as the bugs run off.
I just turned to her. Will you tell him why he shouldn't eat these things? Help me out here.
Does he know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seems to.
Yeah. Alright. Stop eating it. They're bad for you.
The Carmine meows at you, and Polymer, you just hear it go, of course you would take her side. You humans always stick together.
I can tell you right now that's not true. But even still, that's 2 votes against 1. Wait, do I know about voting? Yeah, screw it. We'll say I know about voting.
Yeah. There were situations that would arise in Olympus or Olympian where you would have everybody would have to vote for certain outcomes. They were usually pretty bad for whoever y'all were voting for, but they were still voting.
Great. So, always pleasant there with Project Olympian just being the greatest of guys.
Fine, I'll refrain from eating them for now.
I just glare at him as we keep going. But yeah, I guess we should start moving back toward the car again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm probably more on guard now as well. As y'all keep walking, go ahead and have y'all both roll assess again.
Finally, I got one.
Okay, so yeah, as y'all are walking, y'all both happen to notice that, like, the buildings on either side of the street, most of the windows for the different apartment buildings and things like that, they have curtains and blinds over most of the windows. But as y'all walk, a disconcerting number of blinds and curtains are kind of pulled aside slightly as if somebody's watching y'all. And as y'all get to the next building, you kind of notice one's behind y'all close and one's in the next building kind of open and watching.
So you're seeing all of this too, right? That's probably not good.
Yeah, probably.
Let me see. Maybe we should take this off the streets. Let me see. May or may not be a roll, but are there any side alleys that we can duck through where there aren't so many windows?
Yeah, there's some side streets and things like that y'all can take.
Okay.
Well, a lot of the way is there. Not every bit of the way, but a lot of it.
Okay, so yeah, we'll probably do that for as much as we can, just because that's unsettling.
Okay, yeah, after a few blocks and taking side streets away from prying eyes, you notice that it stops happening as you'll get in front of buildings where there may be a lot of people inside. So whatever it was, either they lost track of you or whatever was doing it isn't in these buildings. Either way, you don't know. It does stop as y'all make your way eventually to the car.
Well, I'm still a bit on edge, but if it's not actively happening anymore, that's good.
Okay, so yeah, y'all get to the car. What y'all's planned? Y'all have one?
Not really, I guess. I don't have a plan, at least. Syphon?
And I don't know, what else to do. Try and figure out what's going on.
I forget. Did we have any of the computers and stuff back at the base working, or was it just basic TV and stuff?
Yeah, in the time y'all have been there and them helping you and stuff like that, y'all have gotten a couple of the consoles back online.
Okay, then I guess I suggest that we could go back. I'm assuming there's probably a way that we'd be able to track anything like this, or at least put in what we know about Langstrom and stuff.
Yeah, you don't really know the full depths of what is and isn't active in the base and what kind of technology they had available at that one or anything, but if nothing else, you can always Google search terms and things like that.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we can try and I guess do a little bit of research or something for the night. If Lucy's up to also doing it, at the very least me. Unless she has any friends that she wants me to meet.
Oh. Hey, Polymer, do you want to meet my friend? She's a huge fan.
Sorry, I just was laughing my ass off listening to her fangirl earlier. No, but more in character. I guess so. Yeah, I'd kind of real quick turn to Carmine and see what he thinks. I don't like him, but I think I'm starting to rely on him.
I don't care who you meet.
And so I like call up Nancy. And I'm like, hey.
Hey. Oh, I told your job that you were really sick, and that's why you ran out.
Oh, thanks. Well, as a little thank you, I have a surprise for you. Come. Where are we right now?
Y'all are still in the parking lot at the across from the school, unless y'all started driving in some direction without a name. Otherwise, yeah, y'all hadn't really decided exactly where to go.
I'll say, where are you right now?
I'm back at my house, like you told me to. Getting cleaned up.
Alright. I'm coming over.
Okay.
So me and Polymer start driving over there.
Okay. Yeah, so as you'll make that way, go ahead. Since it's the best roll for this type of thing in this system, go ahead and roll assess again. Just Syphon. Okay, so yeah, as you're driving in, you are remembering what she had said about having been watched by some of the controlled people, like a couple nights ago, and so you're kind of keeping an eye out for that, and you do notice a couple of people in what looks to be long sleeve white shirts kind of duck around the corner of one of the houses as you pull into Nancy's driveway.
Miss Polymer, did you see those people?
Well, actually, I guess did Carmine and I notice him?
No.
And no.
It's strange. I think some of those people who are trying to be better have been hanging around Nancy's house. I don't know why.
Nancy, wasn't she the friend of yours that I met when Respec and I were there the other day?
Yeah, this is her house.
Why are they so much about getting at her?
I have no idea.
I guess for now let's just go inside.
Yeah. And so we go up and like knock on the door.
Okay. Yeah, Nancy opens it. Hey, Polly, wasn't it?
I'm still in full costume, so I'm just like,
Oh, you're in full costume? I thought you took it off, like the masks and everything.
oh, well, yeah, that, but like, I'm still wearing like the bodysuit and the hoodie and stuff. I've just got hood down and like goggles pulled down around my neck and stuff like that, since I didn't have any actual other clothes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as she says that, then she looks and her eyes kind of go wide, and she looks at Lucy and looks back and looks at Lucy, and like the look on her face, and she just kind of like points and is that
Yeah, this is your present.
I know you. Oh my god, wait, come inside.
I mean, hi.
Yeah, y'all come in, and she shuts the door, and she lets out this very loud squeal that obviously you don't hear, but it kind of hurts your ears, Lucy. Oh my god. This is amazing. Thank you.
Meanwhile, I just turned to Carmine, sort of waiting on him to tell me what's happening.
Oh, this one seems to be enthused about meeting you for some reason.
and I like tell Polymer like, oh, Nancy's a really big fan of you guys.
We have fans?
Well, didn't you know that they're making a movie about you guys?
I think I kind of remember Jazz mentioning it, but and then I just sort of trail off, remembering the time in the park. I didn't think we really had fans.
Oh, yeah, not y'all don't have a lot, but it's growing because, like, y'all keep saving the day, and now a movie. Oh, y'all are gonna have so many fans. It's gonna be crazy. And I got to meet you before you were really famous, so that's really cool. Like, yeah, I'm ahead of the curve.
Blink.
Yeah, this is your #1 fan.
Oh, where are the other ones? Where are the other guys and girl? Or where's the rest of your team?
I haven't seen them today, so I'm not sure. Actually, they haven't really texted me either. They usually at least check in, so.
Wait a minute. You're here with. Are you on the team now too?
Yeah, just kind of like blink and like look at Polymer. Like, I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not really the one that narrative-wise out of character. I haven't really been the one making any kind of decisions overall for the team. So I guess I sort of just shrug for now.
I mean, she should, yeah. You need, you make it happen. Yes, and I can help. Yes.
Blink.
I'm just like awkwardly standing there.
Oh, do you want anything to drink or eat or anything? And whenever she says that, Carmine's head kind of pops up. Wait, in your absolutely.
Well, I guess he does.
Oh, I don't have any cat food.
It's okay. He eats trash.
How dare you, madam,
Out of the trash, whichever.
impugn my reputation in front of these people?
Well, okay, fine. What would you like? Maybe she's got something other than, I guess, regular cat food.
Does she have any fish?
I just turned back to Nancy. Do you have fish?
And at this whole exchange, you need to look back at Nancy, like her head is just kind of cocked to the side, like, what?
He, I don't even fully know how to explain it to people yet. He's decided I'm the only one that can understand him.
That's so cool. Fish, yes, fish. Do you all want fish? Lucy, you want fish? You, Polymer, you want fish?
I guess so. If you don't mind.
Sure.
And of course, Lucy, you know she's really terrible at even just heating things up in the oven. Great. And she runs into the kitchen, and you start hearing stuff clatter all over the place, and some beeping on the oven as she sets stuff, and then she comes running back with like a armful of like bottles of different beverages, like some Gatorade and some water and some soda and things like that. I got drinks. Who wants drinks?
I just sort of slowly, cautiously raise my hand.
Yeah. Take what you want. Here. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Thanks.
No, thank you. And then she turns to you, Lucy, and says, thank you.
I just kind of smile at her.
So, what were y'all doing? Did y'all fight another baby?
Wait, was that actually you stopping mid-sentence, or did I lose audio?
Do what?
No,
think it
no,
cut
okay,
out.
it cut off it. Did y'all?
Oh,
So I was like, wait, was that?
Did y'all fight another baby?
I just face palm. Not at her, but I still can't believe we fought a baby.
Oh, did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Oh, stupid.
No, it's fine. Just some of these have gone not quite the way I guess that I would have expected any of these things to go.
Oh, okay. But well, y'all are still doing y'all are doing great. It's so amazing. Oh, this is so cool. Can I help y'all with anything? Are y'all on a mission now? Is it secret?
I just kind of turned to Lucy. Should we tell her?
And I just kind of shake my head like, no.
No, we're not doing anything.
Oh, well, it's still cool that you're here. Oh, this is... Can I give you my phone number?
Sure. I guess so.
And she like writes it down on a piece of paper and like hands it to you all excitedly and like, you already have mine, or I'd ask for yours too. And I'd ask you to give you mine. Not wanting you to feel left out, Lucy. Yeah, thankfully, from what you notice, her parents weren't home or anything.
Okay. Good. I guess I'm just sort of not sure what to say anymore to any of this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine for Polymer, all the stuff that's happened, this is probably the most surreal. Because you're, even with an Olympian, you're used to fighting superhuman threats and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. This is like more normal teenager. I mean, fangirling over a superhero, but this is like a lot more of normal teenager stuff that I'm used to.
Oh, and if y'all need like a base or something, y'all can use the shed out back.
Oh, we actually, side note, did we ever start using the one that Zeta Corps was going to give us, or have we just been doing my burnout Project Olympian base?
Yeah, so far it's just been your base.
Oh, we actually, and then I sort of catch myself because I'm not sure if I should tell them that we have a base.
Probably not.
And what was that?
Sorry, you were saying if we should tell her we have or you guys have a base, right? Probably not. Because I'm like still just like standing there like shaking my head.
Okay, well, thanks. I'll let you know what the others think.
Cool. So, if y'all are on a mission or anything, is there anything I can help y'all do? I want to be part of the team.
Nancy, I've told you before. It's not safe.
But I mean, nothing's safe. I could get hit by a meteor right now. I mean, actually, that might be kind of cool because then it might give me powers, and then I could join the team.
I just turned to her, don't even know what to say, just, huh?
And I just like sigh because I'm like, we've been through this.
Fine. You're still my best friend, but you're a buzzkill right now.
I mean, someone's gotta be responsible.
Hey, I'm responsible. I've got a 3.1 grade point average. That's very responsible.
Is that good? Just sort of semi-loudly whisper over to Lucy. Is that good?
Yeah.
Since, I don't know what a grade point average is.
Did you say that out loud or no?
No, well, actually, no, yeah, I guess I am. I do. That's my next question is, what's a grade point average? Is that good? What's a grade point average?
It's it shows how much you learned in school.
Oh, well, that's cool, I guess.
And so some time passes, and more Nancy kind of freaking out, trying to get him, but she has subdued a bit after you kind of killed her buzz, and then smoke starts billowing out of the kitchen with the fire alarm going off. And she jumps up, oh, not again, and runs into the kitchen.
Again? Actually, how did Carmine handle that? I imagine he was probably like, my food!
Yeah, he's kind of hissing at the kitchen. Nancy comes back out, dejected. There's, fish is done.
Is it edible?
Yes. And she goes back in and comes back out with the hot pads and a tray, and they're just charred black pieces of fish. It's still safe to eat, I'm sure, but you let it cool.
Well, I just turned to Carmine. Well, you wanted fish, right?
Humans.
Don't, you know what? You've been eating bugs all night, so it goes bugs, burnt fish, and then regular fish. So come on.
The bugs were delicious, and bugs are a delicacy on your planet as well, in certain parts of the world, you uncultured swine.
These were aliens that wanted to kill us. They're not food.
Most of your food sources want to kill you.
Blink.
And Nancy sets the tray down on the counter and just kind of slumps down at the dining room table. Just, sorry.
No, it's okay.
There's ice cream in the freezer.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I like ice cream.
And she perks up. So do we! Oh, yeah, you can have ice cream! Yes, I knew we would be friends. And she kind of harumphs at you, Lucy.
And I just roll my eyes. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
And she runs in, gets the ice cream, and gives some to you. And do you want some, Lucy?
Sure.
And she'll make some for all of y'all, and you kind of sit at the table and start eating. Go ahead and both of y'all roll and assess.
Wait, what are you about to do to this ice cream? I'm asking you, not Nancy.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. So as y'all are like kind of sitting there eating, and y'all do both notice some commotion, some movement in the backyard, like the back corner around where the shed is that she said y'all could use as a base.
Like, are we talking like shed just got destroyed, or something's moving? Like, what kind of scale?
Yeah, that something's moving out there, like possibly human size, but you didn't get a good look. You just know something was out and about in their backyard.
I really wanted that ice cream, but maybe we should go check that out.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Y'all saying that, she like tenses up. Check out what?
Can I roll for a comfort? Like, no, it's nothing. Slash, adding to that with Carmine's emotional thing to try to calm her and make sure she stays calm.
Yeah.
4, but then +1, so yeah, still a miss.
Yeah. What? Check out what? What's going on?
Okay, so to act for where I rolled, nothing. It's fine. We'll be right back.
Well, if y'all are going somewhere, what's going on? And she like kind of grips the spoon tighter.
And I just kind of I was like, no, don't worry. Like, we just want to check out the shed. Remember you said we could use it as a base, maybe? I just want to show it to her.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll comfort and support too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, here, and she gets up and walks over to like a drawer and opens it. Comes back with a key. This'll unlock it.
Cool, thanks. Let's go look at it for me.
Okay, yeah, we'll be right back. You stay here.
Oh, okay. And yeah, she stays there eating her ice cream, and you can tell she wants to go with y'all to look it out, but she's staying there. And as y'all go out, you can't see like a face or anything, but there definitely is somebody kind of crouched around in the bushes on the side of the shed.
Do we have a light or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I mean it's daylight.
Well, like, I know there's probably a porch light, but like a flashlight that we can find specifically at the movement.
No, probably one in the house, but again, it's like 4 in the afternoon, so there's a lot of light still shining down.
Oh shit, never mind. I was thinking it was nighttime by now for some reason. Then, yeah, I guess, like, cautiously move closer. Hey, who is that over there?
That last part, were you saying you said something, or?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, no, yeah, saying, hey, who is that, as we cautiously move closer.
Okay. Yeah, as you move closer, it stands upright, then it's some teenage girl that, Lucy, you think you've seen her around school, but it's not anybody you actually know firsthand. And, she is wearing the white long sleeve top with the long black like dress, and her hair back in a ponytail with the red tie. But she doesn't say anything.
I glare at her and I'm like, why are you here?
To make you all better.
No, thank you.
You will be better. One way or the other. And as she says that, from behind the shed, 2 other people, male students from the school, walk around the same, typical attire. They also have the red ties matching.
Let me see. This might fall under a role for Pierce the Mask, but I want to point out that the stuff that the Queen Mother had said about it having to be a choice. Like, they're not supposed to just take people by force.
I think that would be more provoke.
Provoke? Okay, I'll roll that then. And that I still don't know how to do a positive multiplier into the roll, but whatever it is, it'll be a +1 for Carmine.
Okay. Okay, so it's a 9. Yeah. So what exactly do you say?
Basically, I mean, without saying it word for word, go into the whole Queen Mother said it's supposed to be a choice. You're not supposed to take people by force. Trying to figure out how Carmine is going to help with that.
Okay.
Well, no, he does have limited control over emotions, so I guess I don't know if that would fall under. Yeah, no, I guess getting them to chill out and not want to jump us. So I guess sort of him trying to calm them down and then me pointing that out.
Wait, who trying to calm them down?
Oh, Carmine, right? Sorry. Since
Oh, that how he helps.
aside from just do what?
Yeah, how like him helping.
Oh, yeah. That's like him trying to manipulate their emotions however much he can to calm them down, and then me pointing out, you're supposed to be giving people a choice, not just doing this by force.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say that you get a +1 against them going forward. The one talking, she just kind of pauses for a second. And when given the choice, you often make the incorrect ones. We ensure you make the right choice.
Well, but then that's not a choice, is it?
It is a choice. You just make it whether you want to or not.
I mean, I don't know, maybe I was taught words wrong, but that seems to me to be literally the opposite of being able to make a choice.
Regardless, you will all be better, and your world will know peace.
No, thanks. Hey, Carmine, remember when I said you don't eat bugs? This is why you don't eat bugs.
Well, I can't get to the bugs inside of them anyway. I wouldn't eat a human. You're disgusting.
Good to know, thanks.
And Lucy, what are you doing with all this talk and everything going on?
I'm like getting super agitated and I like turn on my powers.
Okay. And one of the males kind of takes a few steps closer, and in your mind's eye you just see a swarm of bugs flying at you. Then comes back to now, and he opens his mouth and his jaw kind of distends, and just a mass of the larval bugs come flying out of his mouth. And as they do, you notice he starts like kind of shriveling up even as they convert the mass to create more bugs and come flying out at y'all. His body, just kind of a husk, drops to the ground. Have y'all both roll directly engage. Okay. So yeah, as they land on you, Lucy, they just kind of all twitch and die. And Polymer, you manage to grapple across the yard like one of the fence boards and pull yourself away from the oncoming mass of bugs.
Should I roll separately for Carmine? Because I feel like at this point he's just going to start swiping and eating.
No.
Or at least if he's still hungry anyway.
Yeah, no. Other than for your assists, I mean, he's not really a full character to control and roll and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now if y'all want to take an action against them, or
Let me see. So the one guy you said completely shriveled up, so now it's down to just, I guess, 2 in the swarm.
Right.
Can't really think of anything specific I could do against the swarm, so I guess I'll try to make my way over to one of them, or one of the other 2, and sort of knock them out before they can attack us. That's probably, I guess, directly engage again.
Yeah.
And I just kind of ignore the swarm, because, like, if they come for me, they're just gonna die. So I go after the other girl.
Okay, so yeah, I guess both of y'all roll. Alright, so yeah, both get to pick 2 for your target.
Let me see, do they have anything that we would be able to or want to take, necessarily?
Well, and remember, like, taking something from them can get a little bit more non-literal in the sense of actually taking an object. It can be taking their mobility or their freedom of movement or taking their ability to see, things like that.
Okay, let me see, resist or avoid, especially since I'm also moving through the swarm, probably. And actually, I'll go with impress, surprise, or frighten, mostly because, like, just running up on him.
Okay. And Lucy?
Well, I guess I would want to take her energy from her.
Okay. So, yeah, Polymer, you kind of regroup from the other side of the yard, and you go running back across as the swarm, some of them come flying at you. You kind of duck underneath, roll to the side, spring back up to your feet. You run across and just kind of body check the guy. He kind of flies back into the back fence and just kind of wide-eyed and seems like taken aback for a moment. Lucy, you kind of run through. Some of the bugs come in and they kind of land on you, trying to pierce you, but they fizzle and pop as you make the last step towards the girl and, like, just grab her by the face and start draining her life out of her. How much are you trying to kill her, or just, like, make her pass out, or?
I guess pass out.
Okay, so yeah, so you drain enough, and you've done this enough times to know how much to take, and you take just enough so that she kind of loses consciousness and slumps to the ground. We cut back inside, and we see Nancy sitting at the table, her back to the backyard, kind of dejectedly eating ice cream, and behind her you see swarms of bugs flying back and forth, and Polymer grappling across the yard as y'all fight, and she's, like, completely oblivious to all of it.
So then I try to go after the swarm.
Okay, yeah, I mean, they're still flying at you, kind of landing on you, and some of them are going after Polymer as well, but it is a giant mass of bugs, basically, so other than running through them, it'd be kind of difficult to get them all in one go. So how exactly are you doing this? And remember, too, like, y'all can kind of make up narrative elements for the setting or surroundings as long as it doesn't contradict anything that's happened. So, like, there's certain type of, like, tool or equipment or whatever that would make sense for a backyard. It could be there, or things like that as well.
Let me see. Yeah, if we're down to the swarm, I guess.
Well, the one you hit is still conscious. He's just kind of taken aback for a minute. Like, he's still able to act, though. You kind of surprised him.
Oh, okay. Let me see. If there's a tarp or a rope or anything I can use, I'll try to tie him up before dealing with the swarm. Just make sure, even if he's conscious, he can't come after me. Come after us, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, are you just basically trying to run through the swarm, Lucy, and let them, like, make yourself a target so they'll land on you, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you just kind of stand out, arms extended as a lot of them try to get you, and they just keep popping, like a giant electric bug zapper you are. And Polymer, yeah, you do find some rope, just kind of, like, jumbled behind the shed, but go ahead and roll directly engage, but add a +1.
So 7, I guess, with the plus.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you kind of body check him and back into the fence again after you get the rope and catching him by surprise again, giving you enough time to an opportunity to tie him up proper like. It's kind of a rush job, but he is contained. And as the bugs are landing on Lucy, they're zapping and dying, and you see Carmine kind of leaping from bug to bug and just kind of swatting a few of them down and taking some bites out of a few of them and swapping some more down too. And so eventually they do seem to all be contained, but you do notice a few of them survive and they actually decide to leave and they kind of slink away and go into the shed.
Wait, into the shed? Well, I guess we should probably check that out.
Yep, and we have the key to go in, so.
Okay, so yeah, you unlock the shed, and actually as you go there, the lock is on it, but you notice it's not actually locked. And so you take the lock off, open it up, and inside, and like the shed lining on the walls are a bunch of different yard tools and equipment and things like that. But in the middle of the shed is just this massive hole that goes deep down into the earth, and taking up almost the entire bottom of the shed. But the walls aren't dirt though; they appear to be coated almost like with some sort of exoskeletal type material around it.
Hmm.
And you don't see the bugs, so you're assuming they went down the hole.
Well, I guess we should go in. Should we tell Nancy what's going on so she doesn't just think that we're just still out here for however long this takes?
Yeah, I guess we should tell her.
Alright, so go back inside, I guess.
Okay, yeah, when y'all walk back in, her bowl of ice cream is kind of pushed to the side, and then she's eating out of Lucy's now. So, is the shed good? Y'all gonna use it?
Well, about the shed.
Oh, it's
They're
not good enough?
they're you got those bug things. There's a hole in there, and they're coming out of it. We might want to. We're gonna go check that out.
Her eyes kind of go wide, and she just kind of drops the spoon into the bowl, and like, seriously, they're here.
That's probably why they keep staking out your house.
I don't want to stay here if y'all aren't gonna be here.
Just go hang out at my house. We'll be there soon.
We hope.
Okay. Be careful. And we'll go ahead and call it there. And then if y'all want to do the end of team session stuff, or end of session moves, the grow closer, grow into your own image, grow away thing.
Yeah. We'll go ahead. I've also I might need to mark a doom track since nothing happened with Project Olympian.
Right.
Which that actually that's a full track, so that unlocks another sign.
Cool. I think you already had a advancement still to take, didn't you, Lucy?
Yeah, oh my god, now I have 3. Because I, never took any of them.
Oh wow, yeah, we definitely need to get those taken before next time.
Yeah. I can do my end of the session stuff now. I'll do Gru closer to the team because it's just literally the most time Lucy has spent with anyone from the team.
Okay, so yeah, obviously Polymer gets influence if she doesn't already have it.
I think she does.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can shift labels 1 up, 1 down. Or Polymer, you shift Lucy's 1 up, 1 down.
Just my mundane's already 3.
Let me see. Savior, I guess, will go up because of how she pretty easily handled the bugs back there. Give me a sec. Let me see which one goes down. Which one I want to go down.
And as part of that, Lucy, you can also either mark potential or clear a condition.
Let me see. The only one I can think to go down would be maybe mundane, because this was being more heroic and not, just a regular ass person.
Well, got it.
Okay, and Polymer.
Same thing. I was also gonna. Well, I guess not closer to the team, semantics, but closer to Lucy for sure.
Right. Yeah. So same thing. If you don't have influence, if you already have influence over Polymer, you can shift a label up and a label down. And y'all don't have to. It's just you can shift them if you want.
Okay, then I'm not gonna shift them, but I do have influence. So.
Okay. Yeah, and then Polymer, you can either clear a condition or mark potential.
I don't have any conditions. So I'll do another potential.
Okay. Cool.
And let me see, for Doom track, that is enough for me to do a sign. I'll take Bolstered for now, which lets you mark a Doom to use an adult move.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like anytime, so, not that I'm about to use an adult move right now, but...
Yeah, those come in handy, and with that one, it'd be real easy to get your Doom track marked more.
Yeah, that was part of why I picked it. And then I since I also had enough potential during this session to take another advancement, I'll do my last one from another playbook, and from Legacy, I'm gonna take Never Give Up, Never Surrender.
Okay.
Which, let me see, that one is when you take a powerful blow from someone with far greater power than you, probably going to be a lot of our villains coming up. Use this move instead of the basic move. Roll plus Savior. On a hit, you stand strong and choose 1. On a 7 to 9, mark a condition. The options are opportunity or opening against your attacker, rally from the hit, and it inspires the team, add 1 to the team pool. Or you keep your attacker's condition or attention, so they'd be distracted from how hard they hit me, I guess.
Okay.
On a miss, you go down hard, but leave your opponent off balance and vulnerable.